This was the most evil man ever. During the 1960s, there was a real estate agent named Phil E. Geese, who was a local celebrity in the Rhode Island area. He was everywhere: billboards, commercials, flyers, all advertising his smiling face. But Phil had one big secret. He wasn't actually a real estate agent. It was all just a decoy, a way to lure victims into his home. He got away with it for years, until he met a newlywed couple named Mick and Crystal Beth. On October 18th, 1966, they scheduled a house visit with Phil, but they had no idea. They were walking into a life-changing moment. As soon as they entered the house, something felt off. The place was outdated, dirty, smelled like mold and regret. They quickly realized they weren't interested, but kept going just to be polite. At the end of the showing, Phil smiled and said, "There's just one last thing I want to show y'all." He led them down to the basement, and when they reached the bottom, he locked the door. From behind, they heard, "It's too bad I have to do this. I really liked y'all." But just as Phil took his first step down, he slipped, tumbled down the stairs like a sack of bricks, and landed looking like a pretzel. Mick grabbed the keys. They escaped. But what police found in that basement made multiple officers quit on the spot.
Der Mann im Video ist ein Vertreter des Manti-Stammes, der als der gefährlichste Stamm der Welt gilt. Gerüchten zufolge wurde er erst vor kurzem entdeckt. Eine Gruppe von Menschen erforschte den Dschungel in Indonesien und stieß unerwartet auf diesen Mann. Erst in diesem Moment wurde ihnen klar, dass sie einem Angehörigen eines Stammes gegenüberstanden, über den zuvor niemand etwas wusste. Und wissen Sie, was das Seltsamste ist? Alle Mitglieder dieses Stammes haben sehr lange Haare, denn für sie ist das ein Statussymbol. Je länger das Haar, desto höher die Stellung im Stamm. Und wenn ein Mann einen Kampf verliert, wird ihm sofort der Zopf abgeschnitten. Deshalb bedeuten kurze Haare für sie, dass die Person als weniger mutig gilt und sich zum Beispiel nur mit dem Sammeln von Nahrung beschäftigt. Stellen Sie sich vor, wie gewöhnliche Männer mit kurzem Haarschnitt in ihren Augen wirken. Und sie kommunizieren miteinander durch Schreie und Laute, die an Bellen erinnern. Wenn du mehr über diesen furchteinflößenden Stamm erfahren möchtest, gib einfach diesen Satz in die Suchmaschine ein. Es ist tatsächlich einer der rätselhaftesten und gefährlichsten Stämme auf dem Planeten.
Did you know a 16-year-old came home from church on Halloween and thought his family was pulling a prank? But they were actually all dead. His name was Devin Griffin from Ohio. On Halloween morning 2010, Devin returned home after church to change his clothes. The house was eerily quiet. He went upstairs and played video games for a while. Around 1:30 p.m., he noticed his mom, Susan, hadn't called him for lunch. Devin walked into his parents' bedroom and saw them in bed with the covers pulled high over their heads. He thought they were sleeping in late after last night's party. "Mom, wake up," he said, tapping her leg. Then he pulled the blanket down. The pillows were soaked in blood. Devin's first thought was, "This is a Halloween prank." But as seconds passed, the horrifying truth sank in. His mom and stepdad, Bill, had been shot in the head while they slept. Devin ran upstairs and found his 23-year-old brother, Derek, dead in his bed, his head bashed in with a hammer. He fled the house screaming and called his aunt, who called 911. Police immediately asked, who did Devin see that morning? He remembered his stepbrother, BJ, loading something into a white trunk before he left for church. BJ had just returned from a hunting trip with his dad the night before. Bill had invited BJ to stay over after the party. That morning, while everyone slept, BJ shot his father and stepmother with a .22 caliber rifle. Then he walked upstairs and beat Derek to death with a claw hammer. Police found BJ 170 miles away at the family hunting cabin. Blood from all three victims was found on his clothes. He confessed, saying, I wasn't in my right mind. BJ got 3 life sentences and deleted himself in prison in 2015. Devin later married on the same property where his family was murdered. He named his son Derek after his brother. Write your country and I'll make a video from there.
If your grandpa ever tells you he doesn't want to sleep again, don't make him. He's not tired, he's changing. Rule 1, keep the lights on. He says it slows the thing inside him. If the bulbs flicker, run. That means it's waking up. Rule 2, never feed him after midnight. He'll ask for raw meat. If you give it to him, he remembers the taste of people. Rule 3, once he starts doing cartwheels in the living room, don't stop him. He's enjoying how a young body feels again. If you tell him to stop, he'll get mad and bite you. Rule 4, when he starts whispering your name in someone else's voice, it's already taken over. Don't try to save him, because once he falls asleep, your grandpa won't be the one who wakes up.
A mother installs a hidden camera and catches her husband committing an act that I'm going to make go viral around the world. Darwin, Estefania, and their 4-year-old daughter Noemi formed a very happy family. They did many things together, and every Sunday they would go out for a walk with the family dog Tobias. But little by little, Estefania began to feel that something was strange. First, her husband started acting distant. He began staying out at night, only coming home the next day, and never explaining what he was really doing. Then it was the daughter's turn to start pulling away. Noemi, once affectionate and talkative, now avoided her own mother. Estefania was devastated, and when she asked what was going on, both Darwin and the daughter replied that everything was fine, that there was no reason to worry. Even so, her heart didn't believe it. Click the red More button on my photo and comment part 2 for the continuation.
What the hell? No.
You've probably heard this disturbing song. But what you don't know is the horrifying story behind it. It's called Tiptoe Through the Tulips. Legend says, if you even hear a single second of it, you must apologize in the comments immediately, because this song is tied to a real death. The singer, Tiny Tim, was a bizarre television figure from the 60s. People laughed at him, mocked his voice, mocked his appearance, but he didn't care. He kept performing. In 1968, his album became a hit. He even got married on live television, but his bride was just 17. He was 37. Years later, he married a fan who had admired him since childhood. By the 90s, his health was failing. Doctors warned him, stop singing or risk death. But in 1996, he stepped on stage one final time. He picked up his ukulele, began to sing Tiptoe Through the Tulips, and collapsed in front of everyone. Minutes later, he was gone, dead from a heart attack. Since then, many claim this song carries a curse, a song that brings death to those who hear it. So if you've heard it, comment sorry now, before it's too late.
Did you know in the United States there's a toll booth in New Jersey where no one lasts more than one night? Back in 2002, a college student named Jared Klein took a night shift at Exit 34, an old, rarely used toll station near Pine Barrens. The pay was good. Too good. Just sit, collect tickets, stay awake. But on his first night, the phone rang. There was no phone in the booth. It rang again, louder. So Jared searched, taped beneath the desk, a black rotary phone, dusty, not plugged in. When he picked it up, a raspy voice whispered, "You're not supposed to answer." He hung up. Then the lights cut out. The air turned ice cold, and outside, fog rolled in from nowhere. A dark car pulled up, engine silent, windows blacked out. Jared opened the drawer for his flashlight and found a toll ticket with his name on it. Date stamped 3 days in the future. The driver never rolled down the window, just waited. Jared refused to open the gate, so the car disappeared. Not drove off, vanished into thin air. When the morning shift arrived, Jared was gone. The booth was locked from the inside, and the only thing left was the phone, off the hooks and a new ticket. With the next person's name, they shut down Exit 34 the same week. But truckers still say they hear a phone ringing when they drive by, even though the booth isn't there anymore. Wusstest du, dass ein Mann in Düsseldorf fast seinen Motor zerstört hat, weil er dachte, man kann Autos mit Cola tanken? Sein Name war Kevin. Er hatte irgendwo gelesen, dass Cola Rost lösen kann und dachte sich, wenn das Metall reinigt, läuft der Motor doch sauberer. Außerdem wollte er ein bisschen Sprit sparen. Cola war billiger als Benzin und er hatte nicht so viel Geld. Auch fuhr er zur Tankstelle, kaufte 20 Liter Cola und goss sie, ganz stolz, direkt in den Tank seines alten BMW. Ein paar Minuten später startete er den Motor. Er lief sogar. Aber nach 100 Metern hörte man nur noch ein lautes Zisch, dann Rauch, dann Karamell. Die Hitze im Motor hatte den Zucker schmelzen lassen und der Motor war buchstäblich verklebt. Passanten sagten später, es roch nach Jahrmarkt. Einer rief sogar, ey, wer verkauft hier Krebs mit Abgas? Die Feuerwehr kam. Und einer der Männer meinte nur, das ist das erste Mal, dass ich ein Auto mit Cola-Dampflasche. Kevins Auto war hin, aber das Video, wie er mit einer 1,5 Liter Flasche an der Tankstelle steht, findest du heute noch, wenn du bei TikTok suchst, Cola-Auto Düsseldorf.
I am the reason so many people go missing in Alaska. Hello, my name is Urban. I am a Kushtaka. We live in southeast Alaska where 1 out of every 200 people mysteriously go missing. And almost every local fisherman has a story of an encounter with us. The Tlingit people have been telling our story for generations. We are shapeshifters with evil purpose, to trap our victims' souls and prevent them from reincarnating. We do this in many ways. In some cases, we find lost travelers and offer them help, but lead them deeper into the woods to tear them apart. Other times, we hide in groups and lure our victims away from safety into deep waters at night by imitating crying babies or women. More often than not, they will come to the rescue, but once they get close, we drag them underneath the water and turn them into one of us. And this is the reason why